Thanks, Cal. Good evening, everyone. I am humbled and profoundly honored to be up here tonight, speaking to the Gull High School graduating class of 2011 for a couple of reasons. First, I am grateful to simply have grown up in this amazing Gull community with our top-notch schools, dedicated teachers, staff, and administration, loving parents, family, and neighbors, and most importantly, with you, my fellow classmates. I am deeply appreciative of what this community has meant in my life. Second, to be standing here today, speaking as the valedictorian, is just surreal. Class of 2011, we are an unforgettable and amazing group. We are champions from all walks of life: band and music, academics, research, athletics, performing arts, volunteerism, and outdoor adventures. I am honored to be your classmate, your teammate, and your friend. Now, most of you know that standing here in front of you as the valedictorian means I have the highest graduating grade point average. I am proud of this. It was hard work, and I sacrificed a lot to get here. But this whole valedictorian thing really means absolutely nothing after tonight. We are all standing on equal ground. Now, when I was told that I needed to speak about the future, I thought, how in the heck am I supposed to know about the future? I'm only 18. Well, I guess that there is going to be a future, and I guess that we are going to participate in it. But while nobody knows what the future holds, the future is ours to create. It does not just happen. My great-grandfather once told a story. Now, my great-grandfather, he built a hunting and fishing cabin on a small river in northern Michigan about 60 years ago that is very special to me and that I go to often. By the way, this cabin has been responsible for most of my sick days over the last 4 years. Anyway, one day, my great-grandfather was driving up to the cabin with my uncle, who was 18 at the time. Everyone knew that my great-grandpa hated the sun, he hated the beach, and he especially hated the sand. But for some weird reason that day, on his way up to the cabin, he stopped at a little beach on a little lake somewhere in northern Michigan. My great-grandfather got out of his car, and he took off his shoes. And then he took off his tall, black dress socks, revealing his never seen before, stark white feet. Now, after he got out of his car, he began to walk in a circle in the hot sand, finally picking up a stick and dredging the shape of a circle around him. And then he said to his grandson, "You know, life is like a circle, and bad things happen." Now, as he said that, he dug small holes with his stick within the larger circle. The large circle in the sand began to look like Swiss cheese after a while. My great-grandpa continued, "Bad things happen in life, like illness, big mistakes, people die, crime, you lose a basketball game, you flunk a test, you lose a friend." He drew more holes in his sand circle and said, "The holes in life will become more numerous, and they will get bigger as you get older." As more and more holes were drawn in the sand by my great-grandfather, he said, "You see, if you don't expand your circle, it will become one big hole." The implication of my great-grandfather's story is profound. We sitting here today as graduates must expand our circles. But the real question here is, did we learn how to do that? What is really important for our futures? Has it been lost in the everyday craziness of our busy lives? The busy full days of classes, tests, homework, sports, extracurriculars, social life? To all of you, I believe we did learn along the way here at Gull Lake, regardless of our GPAs, ACTs, or even SATs. We are armed and we are ready right now to expand our circles in the sand with the important things in life. We just need to be aware of them and realize that these lessons will help us most to succeed in life, whatever path we choose. we need to remember to be. Be bold. Hockey great Wayne Gretzky and a certain special basketball coach of mine used to say, you always miss 100% of the shots you never take. Never be afraid to take a chance or create your own luck, but always use good judgment and consideration. Boldness will expand our circles. Be tenacious. Although this is the time to celebrate, this is not a time to hang up our hard hats. Graduating from high school is a significant task, but it pales in comparison to what is next for all of us, whether it be college, going into the military, or entering the workforce. These next 8 or 10 years will be the most important years of our lives, hands down. Careers will be chosen, families will be made, our path in life will be determined. This is the time, right now, to step it up and strive for nothing less than excellence. Tenacity will expand our circles. Be humble. This doesn't mean to be weak or meek, but rather to be secure about your own abilities. Recognize your talents and be thankful for them. Humility will make your relationships richer. Relationships, more than anything, will expand our circles as well as other people's circles. Be generous. Serve others, even if it is in small ways. Be aware of other people and their needs. Your circle will grow, and there is great satisfaction in being part of something larger than yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't dwell on the past, but do remember where you came from. Never be afraid to speak out when you don't believe in something or when you think there's room for improvement. And by the way, remembering where you came from means that I want to see each and every one of you at our class reunions. Finally, be thankful. I would first like to thank Mr. Eastman and Mrs. Dirksey for all they have done for us this year. We were so lucky to have you guys as our principals for 1 year, and you made our senior year go oh so smoothly. I would like to thank Ms. Erickson for all the hard work she has put into our academic careers. Ms. Erickson, thank you for constant great advice. I would like to thank Ms. Quartermain, who we call Q, wherever you are on the stands today, for being an amazing secretary for us. Q, thank you for always having our backs. I would like to thank all the great teachers at Gull Lake for mentoring us and leading us to this position we are in tonight. Last, but certainly not least, I want to thank the parents and grandparents, families and friends of each one of us graduates. Without you all, there is definitely no way any of us would be sitting here right now. Mom and Dad, Jake, Annie, Grandma and Papa, Lulu and Papa Don, thanks. I love you guys. The challenge for us, the Gull Lake graduating class of 2011, is to make the very best out of life and to expand our circles in the sand. Remember to enjoy the ride that life takes you on, because it's not always about the end result. There are going to be setbacks for each of us. We are going to fall. But when you fall, remember to fall forward. Take each challenge in stride and work to overcome. And don't forget to have a little bit of fun too along the way, because you only live once. Thank you. I would now, at this time, like to pass the spotlight to two of Gull Lake's finest, Tim Simon and Sarah Demick, for a vocal and instrumental duet.